it should say that your boy is live. Yep, I am. Oh, that's not what I'm streaming. Hold on a second. Let's see here. That is definitely not what I'm streaming. No. Should be just chatting. How do you freaking... Damn it. This is definitely not what let me, alright. So I'm multi-streaming and, hold on. Let's see. Let me see here. Alright. Hold on, we're gonna get this right. Cause it seems like every stream is just something up. Okay. So yeah, welcome to the stream, y'all. Let's see. Okay. What did I see? Now I can hear my own echo. Let me go ahead and change the things. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Oh, see the Game Awards. Voting. Live. There we go. There we go. That's better. That's way better. All right. Let me shut my ass up. All right. We got the research. We got... Yes. All right. We're good. I think you can hear me. You can probably hear the music. Life is good. Let me turn it up just a little bit. Yes. 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 Don't mind what I put in chat. Just don't mind it. What is good, y'all? It's the Young King Ken, and today we are voting. Yes, it is voting day over here. We're going to vote for some of the top games according to the Game Awards that are nominated here. And how we're going to do this, I mean, it's just, look, this is just like a tradition. This is pretty much tradition on the channel. Doesn't matter what people think of the Game Awards. I mean, it's something fun to do, right? It's something fun to do. See, we got like around 11 viewers in total. So yeah, go ahead and say what's up to the chat, man. That chat button don't bite. I want to hear y'all because actually I'm going to need a lot of your help. Can you say happy birthday to? Yeah, welcome to the stream. What is it? DT Raft? Whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Happy birthday to Lucas. Yeah. Yeah. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. So pretty much y'all in chat are going to help me vote for some of the top games. We're gonna have a discussion on this. So how we're going to do this? We are going to work backwards So the game of the year will be pretty much the last thing I vote on, and yeah, let's chat. Let's have a good time. So let me see here. So yeah, we're gonna work backwards. So let's see, game of the year is first. So we're gonna start with best esports team, and then go on back. Before we get into that, let me get some channel identification here. This is the Young King Ken, and if you're new to the stream, welcome. Glad to see you, and get your family, get your popcorn, get your snacks ready, and get those get those fingers ready to type, because I'm going to ask for y'all's help on the stream here. Yes. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? Yes. So, yeah, we're gonna go through all of these. Just let me see. Game of the year, Mario Kart. Bye bye. Should be. It should be. Ain't. Mm. This. All right, y'all. All right. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. It's only a Tuesday night, y'all. But y'all are live. Y'all are acting live. So love to hear it from the comments. So we got a lot to go. We got a lot to go through today. So without further ado, oh yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I don't know all the games that are listed. There are a lot of games. Some of them, I took a brief look at some of these. Some of them, I don't know that they should be there, but it's the Game Awards. They're pretty notorious for adding in very trash. Well, I wouldn't say trash games, but like they leave out certain games in there. So, yeah. Without further ado, let's get into it. We're gonna work on best esports team. So, yeah, we're just gonna start there, work back. So, best esports team are recognizing a specific esports team, not the full organization. Judge the most outstanding for performance and conduct. That's a weird description. That is a very weird description. It's weird. To be honest, I don't know any of these teams. Oh man, this is gonna be a long stream. This is gonna be a long stream, y'all. But if y'all got some input on best esports team, let me know. Yeah, it's just there's just no way, because I don't really follow League of Legends like I used to. Counter-Strike, Dota. I've seen gameplay of Dota too, but yeah, I don't know any of these teams. I know the full organization, Team Liquid, right, from like Smash Brothers competitively, but yeah, none of these teams. None of these teams. Yeah, so I might do a little bit of research here. Let's see, Billy. Let's see, gaming. Okay. You know what? Yeah, because it's going to take a while. I don't want to spend all my time on on this one, right? Because the controversy is soon to come. It's soon to come. So yeah, I'm gonna pick Liquid, even though it says not the full organization. I don't know these people, so we're just gonna vote. What? Easy, share your vote. I ain't sharing. This stream is me sharing. Dang. So we're gonna work back. So work on back. Best esports athlete. Oh boy. Oh boy. Again, don't know any of these. Yeah, don't know any of these people. I feel like I should know. Yeah, because I don't think. Yeah. I don't think any of these guys are like. No. I'm just pick somebody at random. Yeah, I'm gonna pick you. Yeah, just cause. Right. Yeah, some of these like celebrity choices. Yeah, they're gonna have to go by quick because. Yeah. Because when I'm thinking of esports athlete, I'm thinking like FGC, like that's that's mostly my bread and butter. I think I don't know most of these. Yeah, so we're going on to the next category, right? Because we got much more to talk about. All right, here we go. Best esports game for the game that's delivered the best overall esports experience to players, tournaments, community support. Yeah, that's gonna be a big one, and content updates, irrespective of genre or platform. Okay, I do well. League. I used to play League for a little bit, right? Back in college, but um, I always say like their community is freaking awful, freaking not inviting at all. Um, and I say that, and I put in over 300 hours in Call of Duty, so I'm one to talk in this department. Um, yeah, I'm saying a lot. These filler words. I tell you, when you're streaming, right? It's almost like you kind of have to learn how to talk to yourself in a way, and ooh man, I gotta get rid of the filler words. Anywho, I'm reluctant to pick League, but I feel like League is like the one of the biggest esports games in the world. Um, Let me see. There we go. Counter Strike 2, interesting. Dota 2, I heard has a lot of buzz. Mobile Legends and Valorant. I mean, I've seen like a match or two, but I haven't really like gotten into that community. I think the most buzz that I've heard, and I think you had like most of the top teams in those other two categories come from League. So I'm gonna just pick it. I'm gonna just pick League of Legends because that's, yeah. Okay. Content creator of the year. For a streamer or content creator who has made an impact and positive impact on the community in 2024. Let me see. This will be very easy for me. It's just not even. Yeah, this will be easy. It's gotta be Queso. Queso is probably one of the most hilarious streamers ever. Um, yeah, I don't think it's even a contest. No offense to the others, but yeah, like Queso streams are quite hilarious. I mean, people just roasting him for his weight and stuff, which, I mean, part of me is like, I'm one to talk, but his food, like whenever he rates food, and it's just chef's kiss, chef's kiss. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you got my vote. All right, that was pretty easy. Most anticipated game. This one's easy. This one's easy. Any other answer than Grand Theft Auto 6 is wild to me, right? That's just personal. No, Grand Theft Auto 6 is probably the most hyped game going into 2025, and I don't even think the game is going to drop in 2025. We probably gonna get probably like one or two minor delays, but yeah, Grand Theft Auto 6 is that game. Um, yeah, it's going to be that game. So I do have to face it, right? I'm not like a true diehard fan of the Grand Theft Auto series. Like I have not touched Grand Theft Auto 5, which is insane. Which is insane for me. Say don't crucify me in the comment. Hey Caleb, welcome to the stream. How's it going? How's it going? Just having a nice chill stream here, voting on the Game Awards. Voting on the Game Awards, just doing our thing. I do need to chat to help out a little bit on the voting. So if you got opinions on these, just let me know. This one was for most anticipated game, which without even looking at any of the other nominations, Grand Theft Auto 6 is probably my most anticipated game of next year. Now, if this was just like gaming in general, like consoles, whatever, like the sequel to the Nintendo Switch will probably supersede that. But that is a console and not a game. So, but you know what? I might as well talk about the others because why not, right? Death Stranding 2 on the beach. I didn't play Death Stranding 1, so somebody tell me how that game is. Ghost of Yotei. I did a YouTube short skit on it, just due to the controversy of the, I guess the voice actress or whatever, and her lifestyle and all that. Which I'm not gonna delve too much into it, but like people are wilding. Because who cares if it's like if the main character is a guy, girl, if they support some type of community or whatever. It doesn't matter as long as the game slaps. That's fine. It's totally fine. Representation do matter, but yeah, the game like this is a video game. Like if the video game slaps, then I'm all in. Grand Theft Auto 6 is my obvious pick. Metroid Prime 4. I have not played any of the Prime games. So I played like only the 2D Zelda games. So like I'm kind of curious on. I'm not sure if I should play like the first 3 and then get to 4. So I'm trying to just decide on that. But I know a lot of people are pretty hyped for that one. And then you have Monster Hunter Wilds. Monster Hunter has always been a freaking great game. A great series. It's been a great time. Monster Hunter, I forgot which one. They released on there's a couple that's released on the Switch, but yeah, they're all pretty good. They're all pretty addicting. So yeah, Grand Theft Auto 6 is my most anticipated game. And again, I'm going in the opposite direction. So Game of the Year will be the last pick. So just letting y'all know. Best adaptation. So recognizing outstanding creative work that faithfully and authentically adapts a video game to another entertainment medium. So a couple of these I've watched, and I think my pick is Arcane. Right? As huge of a Sega fan I am, Knuckles it didn't hit right for me. It didn't hit right as I thought it would. But yeah, Knuckles. Yeah, it didn't hit right for me. Like a Dragon Yakuza, I never even knew this exists. But yeah, there's that. Fallout. You know, I'm not a fan of the Fallout series. I'm not saying like it's bad, but it's just like, you know, I couldn't get into it. It was like I'd rather play like other games than Fallout. And then there's Tomb Raider, Legend of Lara Croft. I don't, yeah, I have no clue about this. I bet it'll be an interesting show, but Arcane is good. Arcane is like very, very good, in my opinion. So, yeah. And for those that don't, I mean, this video will be based off of my opinion. So in this stream, my opinion is king. And y'all in the comments. So yeah. So let's continue before I say something I might regret. All right, best multiplayer. All right, we're gonna be in this one for a while. For outstanding online multiplayer gameplay and design, including co-op and massively multiplayer experiences, irrespective of the game genre or platform. So, this is one where I've played most of the games on this list. I have not played Helldivers 2 nor Warhammer. So you're gonna have to tell me in chat if about those, and if you think they will be a good choice. So that leaves Black Ops 6, Mario Party Jamboree, and Tekken 8. So it really, because those three are just completely different multiplayer experiences. But I feel like two of these, it's like when you compare the three games more and more, it's like they're separate into two different categories. And it's weird. It's weird how I'm saying this, but yeah, just listen to me here. So Call of Duty Black Ops 6 and Tekken 8 are known for their competitiveness, their competitive communities, their ranked modes. There's people flying all over. Very different games. What is going on, fam? How's it going, Brant? Welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, we're going through the Game Awards, the nominees, in opposite order. So, yeah, what's going on, man? Yeah, we're just voting for, right now, we're voting for best multiplayer game. Have you played Helldivers 2 or Warhammer? Because I have no idea what either of those games are. Because I'm literally just, let me see, I played Helldivers 2. Do you feel like it's a pretty good multiplayer experience? Because I've heard the buzz on it just a little bit, but very cool. But the problem was the multiplayer was very repetitive multiplayer. Okay, all right. then it makes me feel good to just exit out. In Warhammer, yeah, I had no clue about that. So pretty much my choice is between Tekken, Super Mario Party Jamboree, and Call of Duty Black Ops 6. All three of them that I've played, and yeah. I just feel like two of these games, Black Ops 6 and Tekken 8, are like competitive focused. competitive focus games. You can play them for a casual experience. Like I mean, you can play all of them for a casual experience, but um, you see the communities. You see there's a large following with these two games. But the thing is, I think the difference between those two games and Mario Party Jamboree is that, like in those two, like you kind of get that rush by highly judging your vote. Like, right? Yeah, I mean that's fine. I mean the game of the year vote is probably going to be my most controversial. So, and there's some controversy within the community uh, about like who they picked for the nominees. But we'll get there. We'll get there last. We'll get there last. But where was I? Oh yeah. So the difference, yeah. So Black Ops 6 and Tekken 8, you're playing the games essentially to win, right? You're working up. You're getting good at the game, and it feels so good. Even in Mario Party, it feels good to win. But it's like you're playing. Like a lot of it is like I don't know how I can frame it. You know what? Okay, I think I got a good analogy like this. Okay, so completely different subject, anime, right? So One Piece. So a lot of people have been wondering like what the One Piece is, right? I'm not gonna spoil anything for anyone, but just follow me here. So a lot of people would say that like the treasure would be the friends you make along the way, the joy and the romance of adventure, right? Even though that's not the treasure, as like its creator has said, like the joy of adventure is pretty much like the best part. Mario Party Jamboree is kind of like that, right? Your journey through the game, like winning feels good, but like the joy of having to steal your opponent's stars, stealing coins, winning mini games, like it's thrilling throughout. It's thrilling throughout, and like, well, even if you lose, you're like, yeah, I had a pretty good time. Black Ops 6 and Tekken 8, you're playing directly to win games, right? While like the experience may be a little bit stressful, can be stressful most matches, right? It doesn't feel good when you miss that input and you get grabbed to oblivion. I'm saying that as a king main, as in Tekken 8 or in Black Ops 6, where people use Omni movement to the point that they're acting like FNAF characters, jump scaring you through the screen. So, and with those two games, I have to sometimes just take a breather. So, you're on episode 700 of One Piece. Sheesh. Just wait till you get up to date. Just wait. I'm like up to date with the manga, and it is peak. It is peak. I have to say that. So you're probably, let me see. Oh, you're in Dressrosa. Oh, so the good. Oh yeah. In my opinion, the best part of One Piece is yet to come. A lot of people say Marineford, Enies Lobby, best arcs, but the upcoming arcs are about to be good. Long? Yes. But we're all here for the ride, right? Once you get up to date, you're going to wish you had thousands and thousands of more episodes to go. So yeah. So I guess with that said, my vote here is Mario Party Jamboree for the best multiplayer experience. You could play this with friends locally. You can play Tekken 8 with friends, locally. Black Ops 6, I do not like how, like, every single time you play, doesn't matter the mode, even if it's campaign or zombies, you have to be online the full time. That's just annoying because I just want to sit down and just rummage through some zombies one night, and if for some reason my internet goes out, I can't play that game. Tekken 8, it's a good little experience. So, and Mario Party, I mean, I can play that offline, online, on the go. It's a no-brainer for me. Mario Party. Let me see. Oh, they can pick them over. Appreciate it. Oh yeah, I could talk on anime all day too. Maybe I might take a note of that. Do like an anime specific stream, because I haven't been watching any. I haven't really watched any anime outside of One Piece lately, but yeah. Let's go to the next category here. All right, best sports in racing game. So for the best traditional and non-traditional sports in racing game, this one's gonna be controversial because my actual pick is not on this list, right? And I feel like that's NCAA college football 25, right? That should have been in. Actually, that should probably replace. Let me see. NBA 2K25. I heard 2K25 is trash, or NBA 2K25 because there's a lot of yeah. So it's crazy. No. Just had it's red. Highest rated. Then what? Wait. Then what is the highest rated episode? I wonder if that's Gear. I wonder if that's yeah, I can't say that. I can't say that. So yeah, how was it? Yeah, I don't understand how. Oh, okay. It's funny though, because I've only seen the first episode of Demon Slayer. I haven't seen Don. Oh wait, Don. Yeah, Don. Yeah, I've seen the intro, and that intro is kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, so NCAA College Football 25 is not on this list, and I don't know why. Right? Madden should not be on this list, but yeah, because it is a fast paced. It is a fast paced competitive. It reminds me of Super Smash. It reminds me of. It's like the Melee. The Super Smash Bros. Melee. To. To the football games. Because like the skill tree is like wide. It's out there, but it's good. Oh yeah, that's nice to know. Yeah, I might sit down and watch that at some point. Some point. I gotta make sure I make time for myself to watch anime because I've been playing games. I've been playing video games a lot, a lot lately because I'm trying to get through the backlog. I think in the past 2 months I have probably like purchased like 6 new games, and I'm trying to like get through. Mario Party Jamboree, played all the boards, did all that stuff. Black Ops 6, I still need to start the campaign. Let me see what else. Astrobot is freaking good. I'm not gonna get into that until we get to Game of the Year. Let me see. Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom is pretty good. There's some hits in that group. But yeah. So NCAA college. Well, I've been saying that for like the 100th time. So I guess going by the list, NBA 2K25 will be out of that list. I personally I haven't played it, so I'm going off of like what like people I know would played it. So let's see. So soccer, EA Sports FC 25. I heard that's a miss. F1 24, I heard that's pretty good. Top Spin 2K25. I bet that's pretty decent. But I'm actually going with WWE 2K24. Probably the only other game I played on this list. 2K24 is good. Like some of the, it reminds me of my experience with like some of the older WWE wrestling games, and pickleball. Yeah, who plays tennis nowadays? Pickleball is where it's at. We going down to the chicken and pickle, and showing off my skills there. I still need to get like a pickleball paddle, right? So I can just bring in there. Maybe I might ask for that for Christmas, or maybe they have some Black Friday deals, and I could just probably just head on down to Dick's Sporting Goods to grab me a paddle and put a spanking on them. Put a spanking on them. Pause. Yeah. So 2K24. First off, huge pro wrestling fan. Huge WWE fan. So I mean that's where my mind gravitates towards. You're able to play with a wide cast of the superstars, current and past. The match variety is great. It's if you haven't played it, like it's a little bit difficult to learn, but it's good. It's good. So I'm gonna pick that as my vote. All right, best sim and strategy. This is one that I had no clue about, but I am reluctant. I think I've heard the most from Unicorn Overlord. It looks cool, but yeah, I'm not gonna spend too much time on this one. I think Unicorn Overlord is probably gonna get my pick, even though I don't know things. Right? This is a fun voting session, right? So I guess here's my disclaimer, right? For you, if you're voting for anything on a serious note, right? If it's like politics or anything like that, please do your research before voting, right? In this case, I mean, this is just all fun. This is all fun discussions here and there, and we're voting for the best of games. But when it comes to like our lives and stuff like that, I'm not going to get into who I voted for or anything. We don't need to know that. But just make sure you do your research. TheYoungKingKen for all votes. Put it on the next ballot. TheYoungKingKen 2028. Oh, that would be funny. That would be hilarious. All right. So, best family game. Oh yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. We're gonna be here for a while. So for the best game appropriate for family play, irrespective of okay. So yeah, this is all right. So I played 3 of these and am aware of 4. I think I played a little bit of Princess Peach Showtime, but I think the other 3 on the list are much better. The Plunky Spire, never played it. Never even heard of it. So we're just gonna skip. We'll be, this one's definitely gonna take a little bit. All right. So I talked a lot about Mario Party Jamboree. Let me tell you about the other 2 games. The Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom is a return to the top. It's kind of like the top-down 2.5D Legend of Zelda games. So it has that classic charm to it, and then plus, this is, I believe, the first time in series history that um, that the namesake is actually the main character in this. Um, so like Zelda is like leading the charge, and the game is like extremely fun. You basically her ability, you can like copy items that you see in the overworld. So like it could be like beds, pots, even actual enemies, and it's a really fun game. Let me see. I haven't like gone too far into it, but it has like all of your traditional Zelda mechanics here and there, except like you're not Link, but there are points in the game where you get to play as Link. It's a pretty cool experience. And an Astrobot, right? Astrobot takes a spin on the traditional platformer genre. Um, I say like is up there. If this was like best platformer, Astrobot will be up there. Now, best platformer of all time, I feel like this game needs to make it on the top 10. Um, maybe top five, but that's pushing it. This game is perfect. This game is perfect, um, like no other. It's very fun. If you like the traditional like 3D Mario experiences, if you like Super Mario Odyssey, Mario 64, any of those, like Astrobot is pretty good. It pretty much reminds me of like Crash Bandicoot and Super Mario kind of put together in a way, but more so on the lines of Crash Bandicoot because like their levels. I mean, they're somewhat linear. I mean, there's like a clear goal of the stage, but like you collect certain things along the way, and you could like go back to collect more items here and there. So replayability factor is up there. Mario Party Jamboree, the replay factor is absolutely insane. I could probably be playing this game 20, 30 years and still be having as fun as like the first time I played the game. So my pick, this is going to be very difficult. If I was asking for a multiplayer experience, Mario Party Jamboree takes the cake. If you want like a more adventure style game, I think Zelda is your pick. And if you want like just pure just gameplay, just fun gameplay, I'll pick Astrobot. So I think out of those three games, I think we voted for Mario Party Jamboree. I kind of don't want to pick that again. We're gonna go with Astrobot on this one. We're gonna go with Astrobot. Yeah, yeah, and hopefully y'all in chat are feeling the same. So let's go to the next one. All right. Oh. Oh yeah, we're gonna be. Oh, what is going on before going to bed? Battle Buds podcast. What is going on? What is going on, fam? Chuck Greasley, how's it going? We here picking a little bit of voting for the games of the year. We're not necessarily halfway there. Probably like a third of the way there. But we're just going backwards from the list. So game of the year will be last. So yeah, Astrobot is pretty good. So right now we're in the best fighting game of the year. I mean, I think I said the last the last pick. But this one's gonna take a minute for me to decide. I think my pick is obvious. I know exactly what I'm going to pick, but of course, I gotta explain it. I played all the games on the list. Multiverses. You chilling? You chilling, fam? I'm glad. Yeah, glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. You have time the game and you just chill out. I assume life is good. Life is good. Hopefully, life is good, man. Yeah. So with the best fighting game of the year, we got these five, and I'm thinking, okay, I can already eliminate two off the list right off the bat. Multiverses, while it was fun in the beginning, Multiverses just makes me want to play like Super Smash Brothers, right? Because it's a platform fighter, but it has like a lot of familiar like Warner Brothers, like characters here and there. But yeah, I'm eliminating that. Grand Blue Fantasy Versus is a pretty intricate fighting game. Competitively is absolutely freaking insane. I personally just wouldn't pick that because I think the other games are more iconic uh, and those that I would just gravitate towards more. So I'm gonna get rid of that. Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics. Um, it has like a good spin on a lot of the. Let's see. Is it just Apex and Tekken's the only correct answer? Oh, that's funny. Um, yeah. So yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom. Yeah, that's just going to. I'm just going to X that from the list because Marvel. Yeah, it's just a collection of like the past, and it's like honestly, I don't think this should be in the. I don't think this should be in the nomination. There's a lot of other controversial picks. This is probably one of the few, in my opinion. And then you got Dragon Ball Sparking Zero and Tekken 8. I just got Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, and good God, it's fucking good. I mean, I think most people have watched Dragon Ball or any part of Dragon Ball Z, the OG, GT, Super, or even what you got in the manga. It's yeah. I'm starting to play it, and like I'm having the time of my life there, but I think that's recency bias. We gotta play Instant Sparking Zero. Absolutely, absolutely, fam. I guess when it comes to fight, Sparking Zero is great for a casual experience, right? We just sitting down, just duking it out, right? The game is complex as heck, but I don't see it becoming a competitive game. I feel like if they try to make it competitive, have all these tournaments and stuff, I feel like I'll probably lose interest in it. But I think as more, I guess, more as I learn more about the game, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Tekken 8 is the obvious pick. It's the obvious pick. I mean, I've been having a ball with that game, despite of what I've said, like in like other categories. Always working my king, man. You know how it is. But yeah, gotta respect Sparking Zero though. Like the fights in that game makes it seem like it's like you're living through a episode of Dragon Ball Z, right? Them Saturday morning cartoons those Saturday morning anime just keep falling back, or Saturday night, right? Tanami, yeah, yeah, those memories just keep going back back for big DBZ guy. Oh yeah, like I feel like after playing Sparking Zero, like I feel like just rewatching the entire Dragon Ball series. Um, Even though like I'm not I haven't been in tune to the more recent stuff. So like I have not seen its latest movie, um, its latest anime series. But oh yeah, you just have a good time watching Dragon Ball. Watching some Dragon Ball. If it's like the OG Dragon Ball with all of its crude jokes, or Dragon Ball Z with the fight with Frieza, a lot of us complained that it was taking forever, like 16 episodes, right? This was before I was watching One Piece, like for real. So, I mean, I think back then, like the only One Piece I saw was the 4 Kids dub, and that shit's a meme to this day. Oh, I've seen Super. Yeah, I've seen all of Super. So like I'm up to date with let me see. So I've watched the original Dragon Ball, Z. I mean, we don't talk about GT. Yeah, we don't talk about that. And Super, Torment, Power, all that. The latest, like some of the movies I have not seen, especially the latest one, and then they just came out with a new series. I think it's like Daima, which I do plan on watching. So, yes, definitely the Forgotten Timeline. But it's just good to watch, especially if you want something like vintage, per se. Man, I could talk Dragon Ball all day. That rap. Oh yeah, you talking about that rap? The One Piece intro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yayo yayo. Stop. I think after the Wano arc, I need to say this good because like people listening. So I think it was like around the Wano arc. There's an updated version of the song with the original artist, with like all of the new crewmates. And you know, I'm not trying to spoil anything for Brandster. So so I'm gonna just keep it at that. Brandster, I think when you get through the Wano arc, I think you should look at that like part 2 of that. Yeah, gotta go. Oh man, yeah, it just brings back a floodgate of nostalgia. Sanji with the lollipop, Zoro, Zoro with the uncharacteristic lines, especially against his. Oh man. I just didn't know how they got away with that. I just don't know. I just don't know how they get away with that. That is crazy. Oh my goodness, I am having a good laugh. Man. Alright. Let's go to the next category here. Let me see here. Alright. Best RPG. Oh yeah, this is where the big. Oh yeah, I hope y'all are having a good time there in this stream. Like I told you all in the beginning of the stream, get your popcorn. If you're laying down, just listen to this in the background. This is that time. This is that good stuff right here. Oh yeah, skills and money. It's always a good time. It's always a good time. Oh, you said this is an easy choice. What's your actually don't say what y'all pick is. Let me explain a little bit. Now, from what I have played, huge shocker. I have not played any of these, right? But it's one of those things where it's like I've seen a lot of gameplay and kind of hear a lot of the community's like input here and there, where I am comfortable making my pick. So let's just eliminate process of elimination. Dogma 2, I'm no. It's just yeah. I feel like the others are just way better. um like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Like I'm right now I'm playing through Yakuza 0, and if it's like that, then it's a yeah, it would have been an easy pick in my opinion. But I feel like again the others are way better. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. So I have not played the original Final Fantasy. So like, so the remakes are that's I'm like going through the story through the remakes. But I heard Rebirth wasn't as good as the first remake. Um, I think there was just some. I think they say there was like some pacing issues or whatever. So I'm gonna eliminate that. Elden Ring, Shadow of the Era Tree. Um, there's a lot packed into this. Now I played Elden Ring like OG, but I did not get the DLC for this. I think if I would have played the DLC, my opinion will probably change. Because I mean, Elden Ring itself is this top tier game, probably top 10 games of all time, right? So, yeah, y'all told me about Shadow of the Earth Tree. I know some of y'all played it. Some of y'all streamed it. So, I will do have to eliminate that. I think that is like probably the most controversial game in most of these categories, but I'll get there when I get to the. Yeah, I'll get to the yeah. My pick is Metaphor Refantasio. Right now, I now I do have a I you know I do have a bias towards Sega because they just make their games good, but and I did say I'd never played any of the games on this list, and I haven't played this, but but I've seen gameplay and reviews for this is just absolutely amazing, right? Now, if you've been an avid listener on the channel, you would know that my favorite game, that the number one favorite game, I have said this is Persona 5, specifically Persona 5 Royale, is probably peak gaming. In my opinion, that is peak gaming. Until, well, I need to update my list. I need to update my list. No spoilers, but I need to update my list of top 10 games. Yeah, because I think that was my first. That was my first video like on like the channel. So if we spent a very tree, it'd be felt so accomplished. I I bet like if I played Shadow of the Earth Tree, my opinion is going to just significantly change. Um, but right now, Metaphor Refantasio as my pick. They say it's like Persona 5, but better. And I'm like, if it's better than, in my opinion, peak gaming, then it's an easy choice. It's an easy choice for me. It's an easy choice. All right, next game. All right, best action adventure game. All right, for the best action adventure game, combining combat with traversal and puzzle solving. Okay. Um, this is one of those cases where it's like I played two of these, so it's going to like yeah, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown. It looks good. I've seen gameplay for it. It's like absolutely amazing. But you know, again, some of these games are better. Silent Hill 2, right? Yo, Blake, what is going on? Let me see where I see. Oh yeah, I didn't forget you, Blake. I didn't forget you, Blake. Oh yeah, I think you were. I don't know if you were in my last stream or like a couple streams ago, but your name is familiar, very familiar. You were very you. I just knew you were funny. You were funny, Blake. Welcome to the stream, though. Welcome to the stream. We're here voting on the best games of the year according to the Game Awards, right? Some of these are controversial, some of these are no-brainers, but we're just having a good time. So my pick for Game of the Year will go last. So we're pretty much halfway there through the voting, and you know we're spending a lot of time on these. Right now we're hitting the best action and adventure game. And, you know, by process of elimination, Prince of Persia, Lost Crown, and Star Wars Outlaws are just going to be out. Silent Hill 2. You know I like my horror games. You know I like my horror games. But the other two games on this list are just significantly. I would just pick them over Silent Hill 2. Astrobot and Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom. I explained it earlier in the stream, but basically, Astrobot is the better action game. Zelda is the better adventure game, in my opinion. So, yeah, your boy is going to pick Legend of Zelda: Echoes of Wisdom on this one. Yeah, I think that other one I picked Astrobot, but yeah, this is yeah. I feel like there's like a little bit more jam packed in Echoes of Wisdom than I think with Astrobot. So we're going next. Best action game. So best for the best game in the action genre, focused primarily on combat. Okay. There's an obvious winner. There's an obvious winner here. So let me do my process of elimination. Helldivers 2 is out. Warhammer. I mean, these two games are literally apparently focused in on combat, right? But again, the other three games are significantly. Well, I wouldn't say significantly, but they're better, right? Stellar Blade is a game I have not played. When the bullets are probably okay. Yeah, I was like Helldivers. I think from what you like explained, Branster, is. I mean, it sounds like a cool game, but I just feel like the other three games are just like up there. Stellar Blade, I've never played. I have the disc for it. It's like I could just pop it into the PS5, right? I heard this thing is good. This game is good. And we're just not talking about the jiggle physics, because everybody was in an uproar about the jiggle physics in the game, which those those people who are saying there are sniveling perverts. But aside of that, the combat from what I've seen from the gameplay, is just amazing, top notch. But not as top notch. Now, I wouldn't say not as top notch as Call of Duty Black Ops 6. I mean, that's your typical, I mean, it's Call of Duty. I mean, I'll probably base it more on zombies combat because zombies is making me think. But I think it's just recency bias. But I think the obvious winner here is Black Myth Wukong. I've seen Battle Buds. Yeah, I've seen the Battle Buds podcast stream this game, and the combat is just like none other. It's like, think of, now a lot of people like compare them to Goku in Dragon Ball, but except Wukong is like a lot more powerful. I mean, Dragon Ball is based off of, it's almost like a retelling of like the Wukong storyline, but yeah, Black Myth Wukong, the comment in there is absolutely insane. It's just that game in general. It's just absolutely crazy. Yeah, yeah. Black Myth Wukong is that. It's that game. It's that game. All right. So we pretty much hit the halfway point. Yeah, we've hit the halfway point. So best VR AR game. Now, I have VR. I never played. So I never played any of these experiences. I've only seen people again. Batman Arkham Shadow is going to be the obvious pick here. Combat in that is just absolutely amazing. But any horror game would make it. I'm making my voice too. Batman. Like that. Oh, those will make for some funny ass streams, right? Like I got the green screen, right? Oh man, that would be a good video idea. Yeah, but I need to update my VR, like my VR setup, because yeah, it's a little bit outdated, especially with the games we have now. Now, I am not buying a PSVR 2, right? That's an arm and a leg, and there's just no way in hell I'm getting that, right? I probably most likely will get like a the HTC Vibe. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So, where's Rachel? Oh, dude. Hell yeah. So, yeah, Batman Arkham Shadow. Guess my vote. Best mobile game. For best game playable on a mobile device. This pick is so obvious. It's not even funny. If you've been seeing my streams, if you've been seeing the videos on my channel, you know what my pick is going to be. But let's go through the others, right? So I don't really play mobile games like I used to. And when I used to, that probably when I was probably a minor. The Pokemon trading card game. It's alright. Alright. There again better games on this list, so we're getting rid of that. Wolverine. I am mispronouncing that. Waves. I'm eliminating that. That game looks good. Yeah, I mean, same with Zenless Zone Zero. both look good. I see it may play good, but yeah, no. AFK Journey will make a good pick for best mobile game, but like none of these come close to my actual pick, which is Balatro. And I'm gonna explain a little bit more when we get to the game of the year. Oh, see, spoil. I don't think it's my pick for game of the year, but Balatro is like as simple as that game is. The concept of the game is. It is so perfect and addicting. It's absolutely crazy. I think I've put probably the most hours in both. Actually, you know what? Let me go to my Switch. And actually, let me see here. I want to go to my profile and really show y'all. Okay. So keep in mind that Balatro came out like during the summer, right? I have logged in over 190 hours on this game, right? And to put that into perspective, that's more than The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which that game is like that game. No, I didn't put it like in a top 10 list because when I made my top 10, it was way before Tears of the Kingdom was even mentioned. But I had Breath of the Wild as number 2, and I think Tears of the Kingdom is better than Breath of the Wild, despite what people say. But yeah, if you haven't played it, I know damn well it's going to be on sale for Black Friday. You can pretty much play this on any platform. I would recommend you play it either on your mobile phone or on a PC. Mobile because like it's a great game to pass the time, but PC due to the mods. The mods for this game makes the experience endless. It's an endless experience, which I love. Jujutsu Kaisen Attack on Titan. So I have not seen Attack on Titan, but I've seen. I think I'm on like 7 episodes. I think I'm 7 episodes in on Jujutsu Kaisen. I think. Again, it's been a while since I've been watching anime, but I am not up to date with Jujutsu Kaisen. I think once yeah, I mean, on the contrary, I have a lot of anime to watch, right? Like when I get back to watching anime, it's going to be a oh my god, it's going to be a good time. It's going to be a good time. I know there was one show, I think it was like The Promised Neverland, that I wanted to watch, but I heard like its ending is trash. It's like, I think its second season just completely ruins the experience. You tell me, I'll watch it on Discord with you. Oh man. Yeah, I heard season 2 of that is horrid. I mean, there's a bunch of anime. I'll probably get through that in another stream to talk about like what anime I've watched and haven't watched. Maybe I might do a tier list. I might do a tier list of like my favorite anime that I've watched, right? And then maybe I do another tier list of like anime that I haven't watched, but like it'll be just like the chat voting on like which one should I like watch immediately. Oh my goodness, these are some good ideas. Yeah, these are some good content ideas. right? Well, I got it. I got it noted. So when I go back through the stream for editing purposes, I'll make that note. So best mobile game, Balatro. All right. And oh Lord. Before we get into that, before we get into best debut indie game, I want to do a little bit of channel identification. This is Young King Ken, or the Young King Ken if you're on YouTube. On Twitch, it's Young King Ken. Reason why I say I dropping. Got moisturize the eyes a little bit, so I can see y'all clearly. So I can see this list clearly. So, yeah. Let me see. Moisturize the eyes. All right, third season 2. I can talk in circles about JK, Naruto. Yeah, you're gonna be like, Ken, what the hell? So I'm not up to date with Naruto, right? I just got started with the rescues, the Sasuke rescue arc. Obviously, like One Piece, I can talk all day about it. One Punch Man, oh my god. So let me see. I believe if there was a season, is there a season 3 of One Punch Man? I cannot remember. I've seen season 1 and season 2, but I cannot remember if there's a season 3. If there is, I haven't seen it. But yeah, why y'all talk about that? It's under production. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time once that season comes out. But let us continue to the best debut indie game. This is absolutely obvious. We're just, yeah, this is not gonna, no brainer. It's the same argument as the last one, right? Oh, no, motherfucker. Best independent game. Golly. So Neva. So I'm gonna make a couple of comments here. Neva looks absolutely stunning. This is a game that artists like this is an art student's work, and it's amazing. It's amazing. It's like you're immersed in an environment. Do you think I will vote Balatro again? What do y'all think? What do you think I am? I am going to vote for it again, but yeah, I just want to give a huge shout out to Neva, because that game is absolutely freaking good. Okay, we are flying through these. All right, best community support. Now this one I will definitely need the chat's input on, but recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, and responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity and game updates and patches. We're going to get rid of a couple of these. So right off the bat, we're getting rid of Final Fantasy, what was it, 14? Yeah, we're just going to get rid of that. And then Fortnite, Fortnite is freaking Fortnite, so. Yeah, we're going to get rid of these two. No Man's Sky, hell no. No Man's Sky. I think if you said this last year, I think No Man's Sky would get it. But yeah, it's clearly between Helldivers 2 and Baldur's Gate 3. I have a little bit more familiarity with Baldur's Gate 3, because like that game is damn near perfect. And I think it comes down to what game like I would prefer to play more. Um, my pick is Baldur's Gate 3. Helldivers 2, um, from what I've heard from you, Brant, is I think here is pretty good. But you did say like it kind of fell off, right? Or am I? I don't know. Yeah, they have real tight communities. Like, so it's pretty much either one is. So I'm picking Baldur's Gate 3 for this one. All right. Now we're literally 10 more. All right, best ongoing. So awarded to the game for outstanding development of ongoing content that involves the player experience over time. Okay. This one I'm gonna leave to the chat. This one I'm gonna leave to the chat. I'm gonna have y'all decide this one. Because if I decide, it's not gonna be good. Yeah, I'm gonna get back to Helldivers 2. Like yeah, I've been seeing Helldivers 2 on almost every single nomination. Like, my goodness, like that game is good. Apparently, you know, I'm gonna pick it just because you said that. I'm gonna pick it just because you say that. I was going to pick Fortnite, right? Because it's like literally, it's yeah, but yeah, this is good. All right, we're 9 more picks away. So games for impact. For a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. So again, never played any of these, but my pick is going to be Neva. I bet it has like some type of deep meaning to it. So let me see here. Let me see what is the overall message or impact for the Neva. Oh, that's full spoilers. Touchstone for the game's narrative is a funny, fuzzy alternative. It's conveying the immensity of easy. Okay, so it's just like, so Neva is like a journey through parenthood, struggle, change, and survival through nature. Well, that's all. Oh, it's heartbreaking. Oh, I gotta play this. I gotta play this. You know. I mean, I'm there for a good cry, right? Damn it! I cried over a damn ship in One Piece. Golly, man! I cried over a damn ship. If they had me crying over inanimate objects, then I think anything. Don't get your heart broken. Don't get your heart broken. Some of these picks are breaking my heart because I'm like flying through these last few votes. Let me see here. Innovation and accessibility. Okay, this one. All right, I can discuss this one. So recognizing software and or hardware that's pushing the medium forward by adding features, technology, and content to help games to be played and enjoyed by an even wider audience. Now, I have a little bit of expertise in this because now the place where I my day job, right? I'm not going to mention it, right? I'm not going to mention that, right? Due to personal confidentiality reasons. But if you know me personally, then like a lot of what I do is to help. I help people um, with with um, with disabilities, pretty much. And the thing is, like gaming is should be accessible for everyone. Doesn't matter where you come from, or like if you have a intellectual disability or if you're disabled or anything like that. Like I feel like it's a medium that should be enjoyed by everyone, right? It stimulates the it stimulates the mind. It helps you. Gaming just helps you grow in that aspect. And I just can't believe how many people are just bashing gaming. Um, I mean, I may like do like a long form video on this, especially in the dating space. Um, I've heard that gaming is probably like one of the worst hobbies, but we're not this ain't the time to be talking about that. This ain't the time to be talking about that. I will get to that point. I'll have some things to say, but without going off on a tangent there, because I just did that. Um, so what they mean here with accessibility is, ladies don't realize I could be out on the street. I could literally be out on the let me not let me not because I'm gonna go off innovation and accessibility. So accessible meaning like it can be used by all users. So like like that special I think it's like that PlayStation controller. Um, you're 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 getting me there. You're getting me there. Good God, man. You know what? You know what? Maybe I do go on a tangent. Maybe I do go on a tangent for a little bit about dating and gaming because, like, look, I'll tell all you gamers out there it is your hobby. You play video games because it's your hobby, right? So don't let anyone tell you, right, that they're not interested in you because they're into like because you're into gaming, right? Do not switch up your hobbies for anyone other than yourself, right? Your hobbies are the things that keep you sane. They help you develop as a person. While people may think gaming is fucking boring as shit and it takes up a lot of time, tell those to the couch potatoes who watch TV for all day, right? I'm a sports fanatic, right? And to shit on sports fans who literally have an entire day set up for their favorite sports team, right? Or those movie fans who just sit around watching the same three movies every single night, right? It's no different. It's no different than that. It's no different than that. The only difference between movies and video games is that video games actually makes you think. It makes you think because you have to make certain decisions, right? You're working out your hands. You're working out your you working out a lot of things. Yeah, for you're working out a lot of things, right? While when you're watching a movie or some shit, you're standing back, sitting back, relaxing, right? You're watching the film, whatever. But when you're gaming, you're into it, right? You're immersed into that experience, right? When I play Call of Duty, right? I'm actually feeling like I'm on that field, right? Um, shooting everybody up. Specifically with zombies, right? Sometimes I feel like I'm actually in that experience, right? Probably not like with the Mario games, because if that, then you just feel like you're on hard drugs. But yeah, that's the point that I'm driving home. Don't let anybody tell you what you can and cannot do. Right? If they're repulsed by your hobbies, then it's up to you to make that judgment call, whether or not that's a red flag. Um, right? When you're dating, you should, take an interest, even if you don't like it, you should take an interest into the other person's um, hobbies, right? Because it makes them a part of who they are as a human being, right? And then obviously, take some hobbies, enjoy some other stuff too, right? Now, like if gaming is your sole hobby, like make sure you go outside a little bit, take a walk here and there, right? Don't be fully immersed in it 24/7, right? A gaming addiction is real, right? Addiction is real, and if you're having a hard time with that, there are helplines. There's some resources online that'll help you out with that, but I think gaming has a negative stigma to it to this day, right? And anime is has a more positive impact, right? Which anime is more mainstream, recently became mainstream, right? Video games has always have to sit in the back seat, right? Because anime, all you have to gotta do is just sit down and watch, right? Read some subtitles here and there, read some books, you're good, right? Gaming takes time, it takes skill. So yeah, I just don't get when people say, "Oh, I'm not attracted to you because you're playing video games." I understand, like if that person neglects their daily tasks and attention, all that stuff. Like I may understand on that level, but don't be equating like gamers to you know terrible people, right? Don't be equating that, because whatever stereotypes you have for certain people who do certain hobbies, get that out of your mind, right? Because the person you may be meeting, maybe, I mean, yeah, they may be like the best version of, or or they may not be what you think they are. I'll put it at that. Whew. Okay. Tangent done. Somebody clip that. Somebody clip that. So innovation and accessibility. Let's go ahead and talk about this. So, so this could mean like using, being able to access with controllers, um, editing game settings to enhance your experience, which means like changing your hotkeys. If you're playing PC, like if you're colorblind, like you're able to like change the I forgot what I forgot what it's called, but you're able to change like the lighting here and there. Um, there's only one game on this list like that should like leagues above everyone else, and that's the Diablo 4, right? Diablo 4 is immersive, or is immersive when it comes to the accessibility options, right? Text to speech, like all those other things that I mentioned, right? Um, Prince of Persia. I mean, Dragon Age, the Velgar is a close second to that list. Black Ops 6, there's things up with Black Ops 6 that I kind of don't like. Yeah, and I know like it's kind of distasteful to talk about the beta, but like there was like some people were like reporting like some like accessibility issues. when it comes to Black Ops 6. So, yeah, there's that. Damn, my eyes are just. Oh. Whew. Ooh, my goodness. So, my pick is Diablo 4. That's my pick. We're gonna keep going. We're almost there. We're almost there. The game of the year. Best performance. Now, we don't talk about the voice actors enough. Well, we do when it comes to anime, right? Anime and movies and whatnot. But when it comes to games, we don't really talk about it that much, right? I mean, you got your big names like the, with God of War and all that, but now the games that are played with are the games where they voice like I've not played any of these. So, but I think I've heard the most. Wow, my eyes are itching. I need to. Holy mackerel! Get my hands off of my face. Right? Let the eye drops do its work before I have to put in some more. Anywho, best performance. The easy vote is Brianna White with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I think she let me see here. Um, I think she voiced Aerith. Yeah, you hear that? Y'all probably heard that. I don't know if y'all heard that, but yeah, I'm not gonna play it fully because of copyright. But yeah, her voice is just soft. It's a soft voice, and it fits Aerith's character to a T. So I'm gonna pick her. I'm gonna pick Brianna White. All right. Next, best audio design. Best in-game audio and sound design. Is someone who so if you're looking at this from YouTube, so I do have like two channels. Now the second channel, which is actually technically my first channel, right? I made that before yeah, whatever. It was specifically a music channel, right? While the songs that I made are absolute dog water, I know a little bit or two about audio design and gaming. Um, Black Ops 6, I'm gonna give it its credit. Like you can hear footsteps, you can hear sounds, right? Whether it be the grenades going off, or like a frag grenade that's cooking like towards your location, right? Enemy footsteps and like the distance between those, like it makes the design pretty cool. And I bet you they take full advantage in the campaign. I haven't played the campaign yet, but yeah, um, I imagine Final Fantasy VII Rebirth like the music score in that game is probably amazing, right? If it's anything like remakes, oh yeah, you ain't even got to change much, right? You just have those iconic themes, and I'm almost reluctant to pick that. Silent Hill, oh my god, just from the trailer, oh my god, bro. Yeah, yeah, oh my god, bro. Yeah, that just yep, just that alone, just that alone, I will pick. Okay, next. Okay, best score and music for outstanding music inclusive of score. And actually, song or licensed soundtrack. Astrobot. Okay, so yeah, let me talk about Astrobot's music. So Astrobot has a very playful, like it has a very playful score. I love it. I freaking love it. It's so it's so like the music just invites you to play. It's absolutely amazing. Um, it's not my pick though. I think my obvious pick is coming up, but we'll get that in a second. Now, Stellar Blade has a great soundtrack from like what I've heard from like a demo. Um, Silent Hill 2 is I think more audio than music. Well, obviously audio. What I mean is like the sounds, not really like the music score. I mean, it does give off like a certain like ominous vibe, but yeah, no, no. Metaphor, Refantasio, from I feel like if I played through that game for its entirety, I think that could be my pick. But I think it's Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, right? You still have those iconic. You have the iconic Final Fantasy VII soundtrack, right? Mixed in and just it's a pleasure to be hearing that. It's a pleasure to be hearing that, bro. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Best art direction. Holy mackerel, bro. Oh, yep. For outstanding creative and or technical achievement in artistic design and animation. All right, here we go. Best art direction. So we're going to this is another one of those process of eliminations. Um, Elden Ring and Black Myth Wukong are just going to be automatically out. Like I really like the color design with actually with both of those games actually. Um, and it's like the armor sets and like Black Myth Wukong like looks realistic, in my opinion. But like the realism, I mean, you got those going, right? I think the other three are just significantly better. Astrobot again, it's that playful vibe, but like it's nothing I haven't seen before, right? The same argument with Metaphor Refantasio. Like, it's just more of the same. It's just more. I heard it was a masterpiece, but I think like just looking with like the art and not just like directly just on the screen I'm seeing right now, but like look like even taking a look at gameplay, like I think like I keep saying never, but you never ever have to doubt never, right? Because that art is amazing. Like that game looks incredibly good, right? It's always the indies that'll win this part because like I think the layout is like amazing. So never takes my vote. All right. All right, we're getting there. Whew, I've been talking for a hot minute, man. Whew. Uh, all right. Hmm. Before we get into these final picks, let me go use the restroom. Let me stretch a little bit, right? I've been on the stream for a hot minute. Golly. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and stretch a little bit. Ah, ah, good God. It's like, goodness. It's like some pain in my back, right? From the way I'm sitting. And maybe with the chair that I'm using too, right? Cause I used to have like a racing chair, which was mad comfortable, but that shit broke. So, all right, I'm back. Best narrative for outstanding storytelling and narrative development in a game, right? I'm gonna be offensive. You need me to absolutely. I probably need to. My ass need to work out. Oh God, but all right. Best narrative. Now, I bet you Silent Hill 2 will go hard. I heard that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth was not as good as the remake, even though it's a continuation of the story. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. I'm a yeah. I think this will go to Metaphor Refantasio. Um, yeah, I need just a back. I just need a back massage. I just need a chiropractor. So somebody. But yeah, Metaphor Refantasio will get my pick for best narrative. Because when they say it's like Persona, it has a lot of the mechanics and similar story ideals as Persona 5. Like that's like, oh yeah, no brainer. Okay, I think we're in the final two. I believe so. There's a reason why I went backwards. So, best game direction. Awarded for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and why would they? Why, if you're going to describe something, don't use the actual name to explain. It's weird, right? awarded for outstanding creative vision, right? All you could have said, right? Now you would think I would pick Balatro for this, and while the game direction is absolutely genius, it is absolutely simple as heck, right? So I'm getting rid of that. Creative vision, right? Astrobot is pretty much I mean, really good game, probably top 10 platformer, but like it's almost like the free. It's like the free version that like everyone got with their PS5. It's just like an expanded game, which like the others are way better. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Like the game direction is literally just continuing the story. Um, I could say that with Elden Ring, but I think Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, like, there's better items on this list. Um, Metaphor Refantasio, like the game direction is absolutely creative. Like instead of like, well, every Persona or um, Shin Megami Tensei game is like in somewhat of a different universe, right? This one takes it to like a whole nother like dimension, right? Because like most of the stories has been just about high school students, but Re Fantasio is like it's I think it's like a magic guild or something, which is interesting because fairy tale fan. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong. uh, yeah, 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 something like that. Fairy tale, yeah. I think it gives me those type of vibes, which I love fairy tale. Um, but it's like with the persona, yeah, it's just amazing. Um, I'm gonna hold that one. I'm gonna hold that one. Talk about the other two. Black Myth Wukong. Um, the game direction. It makes you feel. It makes you feel like you're actually in the game. Like in Chinese mythology, right? Going through like the adventures of Wukong, right? I don't know. I don't think Wukong though will get my vote. So it's pretty much between Elden Ring, Shadow of the Earth Tree, and Metaphor Refantasio. Um, all I've heard from the Elden Ring DLC is that the bosses are amazing. I think that's what you were telling me, Brent, that that the bosses are just amazing, and you feel like accomplished. You actually feel like the Elden Lord um, in there. So it's like for this one, I would either and now I will address. This will be the part where I will address the controversy of the Game Awards. So this is not like specifically with me. This is with like the community and everybody. I mean, usually everybody makes a meme of the Game Awards, usually for its bad nominations. But like you're only listed by a pool of like games. There are some games that are probably more deserving on this list than some others on the list. But if I should get started, um, the main controversy is Elden Ring: Shadow of the Earth Tree, and the reason why it is because it's a DLC. The DLC for a game like a game like this should not be entered into like any of the top. There should be like a separate category for specifically DLC, right? Best DLC or whatever. But Now, this is not my opinion. This is what the community thinks, right? That like this feels out of place towards with the others, right? Now, my vote for this game direction, it continues the creative vision of the obviously the original Elden Ring. Well, out of Elden Ring, just in general. My vote is controversial. I'm going with Metaphor Re Fantasia. And those two, like, it could be just like it could be either or, but I think it's the fact that Elden Ring is a DLC. It kind of hurts it, right? Because it's like all these other. I mean, that DLC seems like it's like a full game. Like you're going to take hours to complete that, right? Like tens of hours to complete that. But like of course it's taking inspo from the OG game. So and yeah, that's the thing that people have a problem with. Now, I don't mind DLC. In my opinion, I disagree with what the community says. The community says that have you have to like that. The community says like these should be full-fledged games, right? But I feel that DLC, like if the DLC is lengthy enough and hardy enough to withstand some of the other games on the list, or some of the other top games, right? And if it takes as long and the effort and the content is like good enough to be its own game, then I'm okay with it being on there, right? It just shows that like it's one of the greatest DLCs ever made, right? And now that that controversy is over, now we're going to get to the final. The final award, which is Game of the Year, which is literally the same. It's literally the same games, but though I've done somewhat of research onto these games. You know, I've chatted with y'all, and I thought throughout the stream. I gave it some thoughts. As with most of the other awards, I am just going to do process of elimination. But before then, this will be the point of the stream if there are any honorable mentions for the chat. If there's any honorable mentions, games that should be on here but are not, right? So I do think, just looking at some of the games that came out this year, I think Stellar Blade should make it on this list, right? And I think it should take place of my number 6 game on this list, which is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, right? Yeah, I'm making that choice. Yeah, I think Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, while it looks amazing, right? is like a very great is a great experience, but it just doesn't like it didn't hit as hard as the Final Fantasy VII remake did, right? Because I don't think it's not like a new experience, right? And usually sequels don't really do as well as the original. So that's my number six pick, and then my honorable mention is Stellar Blade. I think Stellar Blade is like amazing, minus the damn gooners and their perverted, what do they call them, jiggle physics. But yeah, the hack and slash and all the combat is just good, good. Um, so Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is my number six game on this list. Number five will be Astrobot. JK never played it. Jiggle Fizz, why I'm there. Jiggle Fizz. Alright. Speaking of physics, Astrobot will be eliminated. Right? I think I said a lot about it. It is a great family game. It is like if you have a PS5, like this is a game that if you're just getting started with the PS5, like this is a game I would highly recommend, right? If it's a platforming experience that you want, if you're urging a platformer experience that has like the charm of Mario, but with like a lot of the open wide level designs of like Crash Bandicoot, but wider, like Astrobot is my pick. Astrobot is will be a great pick, but it's number five in that list because the four other games are way better. Number four on the list would be Elden Ring: Shadow of the Erd Tree. It's a lot of it is due to the controversy, right? While I do disagree with a lot of the community, right? And I don't mind it if a DLC does make it. Again, I haven't really played the DLC. So I don't really know how much is really in there, right? But I think the DLC part hurts the pick significantly. If this was like a different game, then there might be some arguments for the top spot. But just I think for that alone, it's just making me not want to vote for it. Top three. And y'all saying, yeah, that's wild. That's wild. Number three is Black Myth Wukong. Wukong is just it looks like a damn good game. It just looks fun. It's challenging. You're going like the storyline. You're going to get immersed into that, right? It's going to be a great experience for you and I. But I do feel like the other two games are way better, right? I mean, Wukong is the worst. I feel like it's the worst rated game in the listing, and I think let's see, or actually, I think it's the worst rated game in Game of the Year history, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see. Metacritic. It's like an 81. Let me see. Yeah. it's like the lowest rated game, and again, haven't played it, but I've only seen like gameplay of it. Um, story, story and death. Yeah. So I feel like yeah. And I think just from seeing that, I think I'm more than confident to keep that as my number three pick. Um, yeah. So number two, I'm gonna take some time to talk about number two, right? Because I feel like if I would have played this game, this would be my number one, and that's Metaphor Refantasio. Like that game, like as a Persona fan, like this looks like an immersive experience. This looks jam packed. This looks like I'm gonna put down 200 hours alone on this, right? That I'm going to have a good time and a long time playing this game. It'll be worth all 70 of those dollars. Probably half price depending on how Black Friday goes. Metaphor Fantasio just looks amazing. It looks like it has a lot of the old Persona and Shin Megami Tensei tactics, the JRPG, the day-night cycles, following things throughout your calendar. This is the type of game like I would love to play through time and time again. It's in like a magic world or whatever, which is amazing. So that's my number two. And my vote for game of the year, the game that I spent the most time playing, the game that allows you for infinite replayability, the game that is literally Dark Souls, the Dark Souls of indie games, Balatro. This game is absolutely amazing. It is possibly one of the greatest games I have ever played. It is just absolutely freaking oh my god. 200 hours and damn near I feel like we all saw this coming. Yeah, controversial pick. Yeah, I know a lot of people, especially on X, have been saying, yeah, Balatro should not be on this list. But those are for those who haven't played the game, right? This game is hella addicting. If you are a fan, if you gamble, right? If you gamble, especially for fun, right? This game kind of takes that concept. It's like solitaire mixed in with some of the rules of poker, and you just put them together. It is a wildly addicting game. You don't put like money down or anything, but like you have money to spend, and you have to spend wisely to help your chances of winning. Think of it has that roadmap like Slay the Spire. Um, Kind of like some of the other roguelike games, Balatro is an amazing pick. Um, like you could spend hours upon hours upon hours, and once you think you're done with like a certain level, there's like a level, and then there's like a certain level of stake, right? You could for example, you could try level one, but like the stakes is much higher, and like the more you win, the harder it's going to get. There's been some stakes that have taken me like days to even complete. Like you have to strategize because it's a lot of luck, a lot of not RPG, RNG, right? Yeah, that's just insane. How, like, it's insane how good that game is, right? And it's an indie game for that matter. I I don't think because of the way they do voting, I don't think this game will be the game of the year. Um, yeah, Balatro is literally that game. Like if they do a sequel, I don't even think you need a sequel of that. I think you just expand the game infinitely, right? Honestly, they should make a card builder, right? To yeah, that would be amazing. Whew. So yeah, those are my picks. So let me see here. Can I? Okay. So just going down the line. Um, so best esports team Liquid. Esports athlete Cywu. Esports game League of Legends. Content creator of the year Queso. Um, I don't think Brent like I would have picked you. You should be on there. You should be on there, man. But Queso is just hilarious. Most anticipated game is Grand Theft Auto 6. Grand Theft Auto 6 is this is the easiest. This one right here is the easiest pick, right? Like Grand Theft Auto 6. There's just no other game that I am hyped for. Yeah. Now again, if it was consoles included too, then any game on the Nintendo Switch 2 would bring it up there, right? Hold on, I gotta get through my list. Best adaptation, Arcane. Best multiplayer, Mario Party Jamboree. Best sports, WWE 2K14 or 2014 or 2024. Damn. Um, Best sim strategy, Unicorn Overlord. Lord. Best family, Astrobot. Best fighting game, Tekken 8. Best RPG, Metaphor ReFantasio. Best action adventure, Echoes of Wisdom. Best action game, Black Myth Wukong. Best VR AR, Batman Arkham Shadow. Best mobile game, Balatro. Best debut indie game, Balatro. Best independent game, Balatro. Best community support, Baldur's Gate 3. Best ongoing is Helldivers 2. Games for Impact, Neva. Innovation and accessibility, Diablo 4. Diablo 4. Best performance, Brianna White with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Best audio design, Silent Hill 2. Best score and music, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Best art direction, Neva. Best narrative, Metaphor ReFantasio. Best game direction, also ReFantasio. And game of the year, Balatro. Whew. Man. It's getting lit. It's getting late. Now, I do want to talk about this. Um, yeah, I do want to talk about the Game Awards. So usually, the Game Awards is it's usually marked off like my final video of the year, because usually like for the holidays I just try to just not worry about YouTube, not worry about anything. I just is the holidays are treated as a time for me to kind of plan out my year, um, in terms of content and whatnot. So this is a little bit of this is a little bit of a channel update here. So in past years, I have watched the Game Awards live with y'all. This year, I will not be doing that, and there's a solid reason for this. Because usually I do it exclusively on on YouTube, but I'm not going to do it just due to copyright reasons. Not that I got no copyright strike. I pretty much got claimed in one of those in one of those streams, and I mean it'd be just better for me to just do like either a long form video or probably like a community post on the Discord. Um, what was I about to say? So yeah, don't expect to stream that night of the Game Awards. But yeah, um, and also content. I understand content has just not been going going fast. It's just yeah, it's my personal life is just extremely busy. So it's not like I'm not like well, I mean I am neglecting it, but like I won't stop. I won't stop. I declared a dream, and I'm going to stick by that dream until I'm long gone. If I'm long gone before the dream gets up, then I died trying. Whew. Yep. I am. Oh yeah, the update, channel update. So yeah, I will be coming out inconsistently with videos, right? But you're going to see more shorts and more live streams. You're going to see more of those than long form videos because I want to do more so of a like I think I got an idea of what I really want to do with that, and to give y'all like kind of like a heads up, right? This Game Awards thing, where we reflect on the year, it kind of it gives me a good idea for a video topic, right? And soon I'm going to do a review of the Nintendo Switch as a console. I'll do this with the PS5. I'm not gonna do it with the Xbox Series because I've never touched one. Um, will I do that, but then I'll probably give people my experience with like a PC and building all that stuff. So yes, just stay tuned for the channel. Um, I'll post, of course, I'll post more. Like I'm more official on YouTube, so head on over to there. It's TheYoungKingKen, the Young King Ken. So go on ahead, hit that notification bell for that. Two, whatever. I'm getting tired, so um, yeah. Uh, check out my shorts. Check out my shorts content and my previous live streams. And plus, I got a whole bunch of other videos. So it's been great. So yeah, this was a fun stream. I think I like the format of how I did it. I feel like we should do a lot more of these type of streams. or just sitting back, chilling with some lo-fi music, and just like either doing tier lists or maybe if we get enough people in the Discord, I probably we could do like a game of Among Us going, or some type of multiplayer game here and there. So yeah. Oh my goodness. All right, let me close this bad boy out. Thank you for everyone in the chat who chatted today. I greatly appreciate you. It helps. It helps me. It motivates me grow the channel. So yes, if you are on Twitch, please follow me on Twitch, and vice versa with YouTube. But head on over to my YouTube channel for everyone, right? Um, where I do gameplays, discussions. I also do anime content, even though it's not that much. I do anime content, uh, right? Live streams, YouTube skits, pretty much anything gaming and anime related. It will be on my channel. So go ahead and do that. And yeah, until the next stream. Until the next stream. I will need y'all to keep our kingdom seasoned. Y'all.